For years, national parks in all 100 parks have had MLK Day and Juneteenth Day free. Free fees. You don't have to pay nothing to get into national parks on these days. But as of yesterday, Trump said that he wanted these 2 days removed off of the calendar for free fee days at the national parks and added his birthday to that calendar. So you could go to all 100 national parks for free on Trump's birthday. Okay. So as of 2026, these 2 days will be off the calendar, I guess, permanently or until he's out of office. Okay, so he wanted his birthday to be the center and the focus of these free fee days. He added some other presidents' birthdays to the free fees, the 4th of July, and so forth. Um, it's all because he wants to get rid of DEI and put, excuse me, America First initiative. And then he would add like an additional $100 for tourists to come and visit these parks while Americans and I guess like the residents around that area would, pay a decent fee or whatever, right? But all this I'm getting since he been in office is that he wants attention from black people. And he's not getting that. He wants black people to riot. He wants black people to scream from the rooftops. But he's just not getting the attention that he wants from black people. So he thought, okay, well, since I can't get the attention that I want, so let me cry like a baby and remove these 2 black days from national parks. And maybe I get the attention that I want. But now that black people are not giving it to him, he's probably going to try something else to try to get a reaction out of black people. Uh, because I personally, I don't go to national parks. So I never knew that national parks had fees. You had to pay to get into a national park. And that on these days you can get it for free. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to go to a national park anytime soon. So I really don't care. But how about you? You know, have, you know, do you go to national parks all these days? And, you get in free and see the beautiful mountains and things like that. But, like the lady said in one of the TikToks, he's doing everything except passing away. He's signing everything under the sun. He's trying to get reactions. He's trying to do the whole 9 yards. But hell, what do I know? I'm just a talking head. Listen to these YouTubers, listen to these TikTokers, and have a great day, YouTube.
Lord, feel free to jump in at any fucking moment. I can't take much more of this. Heavenly Father, Karma, anyone, come get this Gotta laugh, because if not, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Trump administration removes MLK Day and Juneteenth from free national park list. When I tell y'all, this man is he's passing everything but away. Passing every fucking thing but away. And this is my thing. It's not even you trying to strip those holidays, those monumental ass fucking holidays, from the list. It's you adding your raggedy ass birthday? Who the fuck is celebrating you? Is it crack? And then it's like, but you're keeping Columbus Day though? Okay. Check this out. We don't even give a fuck about this. Like, with all the trials and tribulations, I would never want to be anything but black, because the obsession that y'all have, just effortlessly, we don't even gotta be paying you no mind, just obsessed, top to bottom. I assure you, we will continue to celebrate those days how we see fit, and you will not be the topic of discussion ever, putting your fuck ass birthday in the mix. You like 103 looking for some motherfucking attention, some acknowledgement. We're good. We're good. We're great.
Y'all, Commander is sleep. Is back on his shenanigans again. Now he done took away MLK Day and Juneteenth as free admission days to national parks to include his birthday, as if we would celebrate the day that he hatched from that egg of a rooster. Quite frankly, it's only one day we're looking forward to celebrate. But as you know, when you go to national parks, it's days that you can get in free, two of which is MLK Day and Juneteenth, okay? But that raw piece of chicken decided that he wanted to be celebrated so bad. Listen, I would rather celebrate the dirt under a rock before I celebrate the day that you escaped out of that barn, you unhinged rooster. But this ain't nothing new, okay? Because this is the same person who didn't even want Juneteenth to be a paid holiday. So he had to find another angle, because apparently he ain't got nothing else to do between taking naps. So instead of trying to target black holidays, I know another holiday that's worth celebrating. Quite frankly, I think we are all waiting on that day, okay? The day that happened, I might actually go to a national park myself. You worrying about the wrong holiday. Listen, the only holiday that you need to be worried about,
don't y'all fall for it. I know y'all done seen it by now, but if not, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to y'all anyway. But don't y'all fall for it. Donald Trump has officially removed MLK Day as well as Juneteenth off the free admission to national park list. On those days, you usually be able to go to national parks and it's free admission. You know, he has removed those 2 days, MLK and Juneteenth, from the free admission list, but instead added his birthday as free admission on them days. Like, somebody would even go to a park and celebrate on the day of your birthday anyway. You seen what happened when you tried to throw yourself a big old large birthday party last time and only had them few people sprinkled up in there anyway. That man is attempting to ruffle every race's feathers but one race. We ain't gonna take it there though, y'all. He's attempting to ruffle every single race. It's feathers but one race, y'all. But don't fall for the okie doke. Most of us don't even go to national parks anyway, so we don't give a damn about you taking it. You already done took murals up out of the streets, releasing MLK files, doing any and everything but releasing them Epstein files and staying your ass awake during meetings. Somebody had to say it, and y'all know damn well A.T. will. Dino, just go. Whoo, you're in your old age and you just miserable. So when you miserable, you attempt to make everybody else around you miserable by doing dumbass shit, because it's really dumb. Who cares whether you have to pay or not pay? Some of us don't even go to national parks any damn way. So try again, Dino. Thank y'all for sipping a little more tea with A.T. Bye, y'all.
So, as an actual descendant of Juneteenth slaves, I did hear about what Donnie did, making it so national parks have to make it where Juneteenth and MLK Day are no longer fee-free days. And all I've got to say is, who gives a fuck? Because we still gonna celebrate anyway. We're not going on his birthday. Fuck his birthday. And fuck him too. And fuck you if you like him. Why is it Juneteenth? Why do you people need to bring up slavery all the time? It doesn't matter. Like, why do you care anymore? Okay, so, real question. So if I knocked all your teeth out your fucking head, would you still care? Would you forget? I don't think so. And as I've said before, when this is all said and done, and all this stuff is reversed, yeah, jail. Who said anything about jail? I don't want y'all to go to jail. No, that ain't enough.
Imagine thinking you ate by taking away access to the national parks on MLK Day and Juneteenth, like our black asses actually give a fuck about going to them parks on those two specific days. First of all, MLK Day is normally like on a Monday. We don't give a fuck about going to no fucking park. We resting if we ain't working, nigga. That's what we doing on that day. And on Juneteenth, we definitely not going to no park. We is doing festivities. We is hanging with our family and friends. We is cooking and getting tore up, okay? We is not thinking about no park. So imagine thinking you getting at us, making us riled up and stuff about a damn access to a fucking park that we don't hardly go to anyway on those 2 days. But okay. He thought he ate with that one, y'all. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. I'm here to tell you, we don't care. Project 2025 has been checked off since the Trump administration has been in office. Today, y'all, probably seconds ago, they just erased Martin Luther King Day and Juneteenth from being a free admission at the national parks. They erased it and put it with Flag Day, which happens to be Donald Trump's birthday. Listen, no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to take us back, we're not going anywhere. We are here to stay. We done persevered through some of the toughest times. We're going to continue to persevere because it's what's in us. And y'all terrified of what lives within us because y'all don't have that. We already know what it is. This is why y'all ain't got no panic or no uproar out of us, because in reality, we don't really care. We know how to fight back now with our brains and not our hands and not our fists. We don't want war. We want peace. And y'all want to just have all of this. Listen, it's not our fault that y'all women don't want to have no babies. Because guess what? We going to have our babies no matter how it is and what it is. I'm just saying. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. We ain't going back 100 years. We going to go forward 100. And whatever you do and however you and your party does it, guess what? It's not going to work. Because guess what? We stand strong with our ancestors and the ancestors before us. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But this is like not, you know what I'm saying, surprising. How you gonna take days when you couldn't even open the government for 40 some days? The longest in history is with you. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. Crazy work.
Tell me why they quietly removed Martin Luther King Jr. and Juneteenth from the National Park Fee-Free Day. Yup, they did. You don't gotta believe me. Go look it up yourself. I'm just reporting the news. And can you take a wild guess to which one it was replaced by? Yeah, you guessed it right. Donald Trump replaced one of them for his birthday. What are they actually doing right now? What are they doing? Are they showing their true color? I mean, they've been doing that, right? You mean to tell me 2 holidays that's tied to a lot of black history has been removed? And they're trying to remove it from schools and all this other stuff. And the bullshit excuse they use is because we're trying to move past it. We don't want to keep reliving or make y'all relive it. No, we're not reliving it. We're just keeping it alive. And what makes this crazy is nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this to be swapped out. They just made a decision amongst themselves from the top. Y'all got to understand that situations like this mostly always come with no explanation, no transparency, nothing. And anytime something moves like this behind closed doors, y'all already know the agenda. Why are the holidays that matter to American history be the ones suddenly expendable? Removing a civil rights holiday for a president's holiday is diabolical.
White grievance strikes again, and I'm done tiptoeing around it, and I'm done pretending that this is normal or harmless. What they did with the national park tells you everything you need to know about where this administration stands and who they stand with. And to catch you up to speed, there's been a reshuffle on free admission for national parks, and conveniently enough, they took MLK Jr. Day off the list. They took Juneteenth off the list. You know, 2 days that represent freedom, dignity, and the struggles that make this country live up to its own promise. Trust and believe, you don't need anything higher than room temperature IQ to know why it's those 2 days. And get this, the real ego-driven bigotry is they replace those 2 days with the president's birthday. But it's Flag Day. Sure, that's a convenient bullshit excuse, but let's entertain that assumption. Why still remove those very specific 2 days instead of just making Flag Day free? This isn't patriotism, it's not tradition. This isn't even some random scheduling update. This is a loud, clear message about whose history they honor and whose history they refuse to see. And it fits. Like literally, it fits perfectly with everything else that they've been doing. They went after DEI because it made them uncomfortable to face the truth about discrimination. They pressured museums to strip out the stories of black soldiers and native warriors because real American history doesn't flatter them. They pushed white South Africans to the front of the immigration line because it fits their favorite narrative of white victimhood. And it's always the same story. They see progress as a threat. They see equality as a loss. They see any recognition of black struggle as something to bury or roll back. I want an America where the spotlight stays fixed on them. On an America where only people we're celebrating look like them. An America where the pain and courage of people of color gets erased so they can feel comfortable again. And I'm tired of it. Like, I'm really sick and fucking tired of the excuses, and I'm tired of being told this is all coincidence. When every choice keeps landing on the same side, it's not an accident. It's a pattern, and it's a choice. This is white grievance politics. This is what it looks like. And I'm calling it what it is, because if you can't say it plainly, then you'll never fight it. And I refuse to sit here quietly while they tear pieces out of our national story because they're insecure or they're afraid they're being replaced.
National parks just made a very wild change. They removed free entry days for MLK Day and Juneteenth, but made it free entry day for Trump's birthday. Now, 2 days that honor Black history gone, just to replace it with Trump's birthday. What's the significance in it? Okay, I understand you're a president. Okay, where's Obama Day? Where's Bill Clinton Day? Come on, bro. I mean, like, what's the significance of your birthday? This ain't just a calendar update. This is a message on what history America wants to highlight and what history America wants to erase. Now let's put that same effort into changing the things that really need to be changed, because that didn't even need to be changed.